Hey, everybody.
Hello there.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Just one more day, and it's the weekend.
Stephen, Stephen Tanatarive here. Happy to see you here on Facebook and to see each other.
Always
Yeah,
delighted to see our Facebook friends. I guess I'm delighted to see you too.
you know,
That
it's all
is
right.
that is sort of part of the package, isn't
Let's
it?
see.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay,
See?
so
There we go.
so we can actually stand each other
Yes, we can. Proof.
after all this time.
Proof. You saw it, right? We don't have to do it again, do we?
So what we wanted to do was to introduce ourselves. Stephen Barnes to Nanarive do, and to say that what we're doing is we're taking 23 years of happy marriage as well as observing relationships and taking some basic concepts from the original life writing and saying, how does this apply to finding relationships? Is it actually possible to replicate the process that we went through in preparing ourselves to be happy, to find a partner, to recognize a partner, to actually court and approach each other and to create a lasting relationship? And our attitude is, yeah,
Yes, it is. I know it seems kind of like magic lightning just struck us. We are incredibly, incredibly lucky.
absolutely.
I was going to say, what are the odds? Two writers meeting at a book conference. Actually, they're good.
They're really good, but you'll notice that what happened there, the that each of us were individuals who were successful and
Yes.
on our path of life. And we went out doing the kinds of things successful writers do. If we were looking to, I was not consciously looking to find a writer as a partner, but if I was going to, if there was some part of me that knew that that was what I was looking for, wasn't that a perfect action?
Exactly. Just being, as I describe it, in your bliss. You were in your bliss.
Yes,
I was in my bliss. Our bliss crossed. So
that's
that's
right.
how we met each other.
So, I mean, to be honest, the most important thing about the soulmate process is being happy with who you are. At least that's one of the important things that's really, really critical. Being happy with who you are. If you want a person who is happy and well adjusted emotionally and who fits your values as a human being, then one of the things that you can do is to stop stressing about it and be happy before you ever meet that person.
And, sometimes it's easier to sort of diagnose these things with external exercises and thoughts and other people's experiences to help recognize patterns you might have when you're seeking relationships that haven't been serving you or just any of those things that you're missing.
Well, it's one of the things that's really critical to do is to avoid the pity parties and the group saying, men ain't, women ain't.
Yeah, yeah.
These people are dealing with their own
You
pain.
got to cover that out.
You
Yeah.
got to cover that up. They're
Yeah.
dealing with pain. They would love to be in passionate relationships, but they have lost faith in themselves and they've lost faith in the world, and they try to cover that up with the attitude of, well, there isn't anything good out there.
Yes.
And it's a shame because that can be a self-fulfilling
And
prophecy.
we're here to testify. There is something good out there.
There is.
There is. And, the question of soulmates often makes people think that we're trying to sell the notion that there's only one person on the planet who's right for you. That is
No, no, no,
not
no,
what
no.
we mean at all.
There are people who say soulmate is that one person who, I completely reject that. The definition of soulmate that I use is a person who, when you meet them, you can clearly see your life path before you. You can say, oh my God, we'd fit together wonderfully. They look at you and they think, oh my God, we'd fit together perfectly. So it's all happening there. So the question is really legitimate. How many soulmates are there? I would estimate, and I estimated this by talking to talking to people, grandparents, people who'd been together long enough to have grandchildren who were still in love. And the truth is that the average one of these people didn't date more than about 20 people before they found the person that they were looking for. So I'm going to say, and also people find soulmates in small towns. They grow up in a
Yeah.
small town, they find somebody. So I would say you could probably create a soulmate relationship with about one out of every 10,000 people.
And I know for some of you, it feels like you've dated every single one of those 10,000 people. Maybe you're at 9,999. And we're just getting you prepared so that when 10,000 comes out, and I'm just kidding, it doesn't take 10,000.
No, no, no. Like I said, if the average one of these people dated about 20 times before they found that person, then we could double that or triple that, and it's still within a manageable number. But here's the thing that is really interesting. The average American knows about 600 people. Okay? Each of those 600 people knows 600 people. That means that you are one step away from 360,000 people, means that you are one step away from 36 potential soulmates.
And no matter what demographic group you're in and how hard your demographic group has it in terms of meeting people, identifying partners, we truly, truly believe that there are processes that can help better prepare you to meet your soulmate, put you in a position to recognize that soulmate, and help you open your heart so
Well,
that you're ready to fly when they're ready to fly.
look, before we ever met, I know that somebody had told you about me.
Yes.
Before we ever met, somebody had told me about you.
True.
So that's that idea. This is one of the reasons why you want to be nice to everybody. Because somebody that you know knows the person you need and a person who needs you. Someone you already know, someone you've already met knows exactly the person that you're looking for. So this is why be nice to everybody. You never know who's going to say to somebody, I met the greatest person, or I was at this signing and I met this guy and he was wonderful, or I was in this dance class and I met this girl and she was wonderful. This is why you want to be who you are and sing your song to the world, to be happy with who you are already, so there's no sense of desperation. And then you just put out into the world, I would like a partner.
Absolutely. And so let's tell them a little bit about what the Soulmate Process Workshop is.
It's starting on July 30th. For 5 Saturdays. We're going to be doing live Zoom workshops where we're going to have people in that workshop and we're going to present the information and we're going to present the exercises. There's also going to be a social media group and a list of many other things. To enable people to work through the concepts, but also have a chance to interact with us and with others to kind of try to find what is it that they need to position themselves to be the best they can be in the specific arena of readiness to find a partner and mate. I mean, the way I put it is every chipmunk in the forest finds a relationship. In some ways, it's not that difficult once you tap into those basic drives that you have.
But sometimes there have been roadblocks that we're not even aware of, a mindset that we're not even aware of that has kept us from our blessings.
That's right.
Kept us from our love blessings.
So
this Soulmate Workshop is all about helping you find your best self and your love blessings.
Absolutely. So if you go to www.soulmateprocess.com, you will find out more about what this class is. You'll also see that the class is eventually going to be $297, but you'll see a price on that page of $197. That's for you. What we're trying to do is to create a community of people who can honestly and sincerely discuss these issues.
If you want to fall in love with yourself, your life, and prepare yourself to meet a partner you will fall in love with and begin a soulmate journey with, definitely check out the Soulmate Process at www.soulmateprocess.com.
And where is that again?
www.soulmateprocess.com.
That is so cool, and she is so pretty. Anyway, so thank you very much,
Bye-bye,
guys, and
everybody.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.